Good morning, collective. Yes, okay, great. Just checking to see how much space we had in there. I cleared a little bit, but I'm running out of storage. I have to actually take all the photographs, everything off. The wind's picking up, might make it a little bit awkward to get our messages, but we'll be right. So, somebody is coming out of the Five of Pentacles. So it's no longer is somebody out in the cold. I hope everybody's alive and well. Shout out to our people in Queensland. I know Moon is over there. She's another reader in Queensland. My niece is over there as well, so I sent her a message this morning. Hopefully they're going to be alright. So we've got two big pelicans. Two huge pelicans now flying over. They're so majestic. If you got my reading the other day about the two eagles that came down over my the place where I live, as I was walking up there, it was just like amazing. They came right down around the rooftop and then up the street, like low down up the street. Like, yeah, it's pretty awesome. They were huge, just about as big as the pelicans. Wow, yeah, they would have been big as the pelicans. Two, so there was two there, and then there just two corellas, corellas as well. So two is very significant here. So there could be some sort of partnership coming for somebody. You've got the Nine of Wands. Somebody's learnt their lessons. Somebody's learnt their lessons and they're coming out of the cold. Somebody's letting down their guard with the Seven of Wands. And the Three of Wands. It's okay. So somebody's letting down their guard because they've got nothing coming in. Wow. Well. So somebody's not... Matrix. Oh. Did I say that there was a cyclone coming in Queensland? Or did I just say shout out to them in Queensland? It's on the other side of Australia from where I am here. Is a big cyclone coming in? I don't know. Sometimes the media, get carried away when they carry on. But yeah. It's definitely a threat to the people there because Queensland comes in with a lot of water and it floods real bad. Matrix. The matrix is here and it's in the upright. So this could be the reason why somebody hasn't got something coming in. Because there could be manipulation here within the matrix. There's something about the codes. There's a false, and something is false. Something about the codes. The codes in the matrix are false. Whatever that is about. Five of Pentacles. Clarified. Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands. Somebody might be blocking somebody's information here. Somebody's, longing. See, now that took me that long because it was like, there's something blocking some messages. And it's something to do with somebody waiting. There's a burden here of this waiting. But the birds come in pairs. So it's something to do with a partnership. Oh, see, look. Someone's trying to block. Something to do with a partnership. Last night I woke up with a really, really sore throat. No, I hadn't even gone to sleep yet. I had finished up actually getting up because I couldn't. Like there was something really uneasy in the evening, in the night. Something uneasy. Something was. Someone was trying to project some energy anyway, and it was negative. And it was trying to block. It was sort of like an anxious feel. Somebody's in regret. The Nine of Swords. So somebody's burdened and in regret, and they're longing. Or they're waiting. Waiting for something to come through. And didn't I say the pairs? The Two of Cups. Somebody's waiting for some sort of partnership or partner or I just heard contract or some sort of partnership. It doesn't necessarily mean it's romantic, although it could for some, depends. What's this here? The Knight of Cups. So there could be a Knight of Cups here. Look, there, it's my throat again. That could be coming in with some sort of apology or message. But you see, this is coming out with the Matrix. And there's a warning here about some sort of misinformation, because this come out with fallacy as well. There's this spirit. So there's something false in the Matrix, a false code. There's a false code. Somebody wants to come out of the cold. But somebody wants to come out of the cold. They've learnt their lessons. They've got their guard down. It's like somebody giving up. Like, okay, you got me, sort of thing. Like they've been seen or something. And actually, this is somebody who's been pressured. Because somebody in the Matrix is putting blockages by manipulating a code. There's a false code somewhere that is keeping somebody blocked so that they will give up on something. There's the Two of Wands, and continuously longing, being burdened, and being in regret about a partnership. And somebody wants an apology. Well, they want an apology from someone. But this is somebody who's creating a situation and then wanting an apology for being being inconvenienced. I'll put it like that. But they're the ones that are doing it. For being put in this situation. Somebody wants an apology for being put into this situation. I'm just saying motorcycles only. Why is that significant? Someone might ride a motorcycle. Somebody's been inconvenienced. Well, they're saying they're being inconvenienced because of somebody. So they've caused a blockage in some sort of code by manipulating the code. It could be like just one number out or something like that. It could be like some sort of address and somebody's just like tweaked one number in the code or something like that to force somebody into submission, I heard. To force somebody to be continuously wanting, lack mind, and to be in regret about a loss of a partnership. Because this could be somebody that somebody in the collective, or you could have turned down in some way. Somebody might have got a knockback or something from the collective, and this is what they're doing. So they've manipulated something, and this person could ride a motorcycle, or you could ride a motorcycle. So somebody's manipulated something to keep somebody stuck, and it's almost like saying, have you learnt your lesson yet? You can come out of the cold if you comply or something like that. And then we've got the Six of Wands, so to get some sort of victory. Comply is what I heard. If you could comply to something, this is like somebody saying if somebody complies to something in a partnership situation, or stop doing something, or do something in a way that somebody wants somebody to do something, then you'll get victory. They will reinstate the code or something like that. Wow, this is very, very manipulative, but this is definitely the Matrix. And this person, I feel, works in the Matrix, and then we've got the Seven of Swords. So this is a thief. This is somebody manipulating the Matrix. Seven of Swords. So this is somebody stealing from someone. Stealing progress, I heard. Clarify the burden, Spirit. Clarify the burden in regret and burden. Oh, and then we got the Ten of Cups. This is wish fulfillment. And this is 10-10, so this is over. And the wish fulfillment is somebody wants to steal somebody's wish fulfillment. Somebody's work. We've got 10-10 and 9-9, 7-7, 5-5. Oh no, we've only got 1-5, 2-2. Yeah, 9-9, 7-7, 10-10 and 2-2 is here. So these are all pairs, and like I was saying, there was the pairs I was noticing. Twos, everything in twos, in pairs. So something's not working because it's like somebody's missing a pair. Like they're sovereignty. Missing a pair. Singular. Singular. Now we know the Empress and the Emperors have their own duality, right? They're masculine and feminine as a single entity, as a single person. This is sovereignty, standing alone, standing alone. Somebody wants somebody to succumb to some sort of partnership, but the collective don't. Collective don't need it. Doesn't need anything. So somebody wants somebody to let their guard down. And to be in regret. Somebody wants somebody to feel regret and remorse for someone else. This is like somebody in the Matrix wants the collective, excuse me, okay, wants the collective to feel remorseful. You know, feel guilty, basically. Somebody wants somebody to let their guard down and to feel guilty about a situation, about not succumbing to a situation. And so somebody here, this Knight of Cups, is blocking somebody. And this is something to do with the Matrix and the codes. Blocking somebody until they submit. That's what I'm getting. This is like, no, you're not going to get any ships coming in or anything coming in unless you partner up with someone. With the Two of Cups here. This is what this person's saying. And then you will have a victory if you do as you're told. And it's something to do with the code. If somebody's put in place a false code in some sort of system to block someone from being successful and getting a six of wands because they don't want a partnership up with them. Ringer, Sybil, and the Ringer. There used to be a dog. There used to be a dog that used to live next door when we were kids, and its name was Ringer. A ringer is isn't that a ringer? Somebody who works horses in a ring, or they ring when they're. Isn't that somebody who brings in the cattle or something like that? Like a horseman, a ringer? Is that what it is? A ringer. Rounding up the animals, rounding up civilians. I just heard people are being rounded up. Because this is civil, it's civil, rounding up. This is what this is, it's the Matrix. They're rounding up civil, single, civil, sovereign. Oh dear. Okay, so there could be manipulations going on with these codes to force them to submit. This is the ringer, the way they're rounding up people. That dissident. Rounding up the dissident. And this guy, this card to me, this Knight of Cups, or Knight of Hearts, he always gives me that overseer look, like he always comes out as an overseer for me, like the person that stands there, like in convict times, he would be the person that would stand over the convicts to make them work with the whip, and generally they are a person that have been in that position and they've turncoated and then they've worked for the enemy. They're that sort of person who don't give a fuck about anybody but themselves, basically. They're the ultimate narcissist that will pretty much, pretty much go for whatever team's winning, and they will, this is the ringer. This is the one that will go around them all up with the whip. Oh my God. Because, that's something that I've seen. This is what I've seen in some specific places here, because I go to places and I can see what has happened, if they let me see, or they, spirit shows me shit, right? And what I've seen a few times, somebody's walking over there on the roof, what I've seen quite a few of these places, during colonial time settlement, is they would round people up with the whip, and they would chase people down with the whip, and it would go around their neck, and then they would pull them out, and then they would string them up. I mean, I've talked about that before, but this overseer is like a convict that has, in my opinion, this person is, pretty much scraping the bottom of the barrel when it comes to morals, They will bend to whoever gives the most, you know what I mean? So whatever they can get for their own personal gain. This person will do anything. They've got no morals at all, as long as they get what they want. And they will work either side, you know what I mean? They'll go between whoever's paying the most. The ultimate turncoat. Somebody you can't trust at all. So this person is like giving the offering, right? That's what they're saying. We will let you out of the cold. We will give you some food with one hand, give you something with one hand, but he's got the axe behind his back. We'll give you this, and then we will give you something and then take away something. So this person is working for the Matrix, obviously. And they don't care. They've got no moral value. And they may ride a motorcycle. This particular person, this is like on a larger scale, like there's lots of these people, but this reading, there's a lot of activity out here today. There's a lot going on, like roadworks and people changing power poles and, like a whole lot of stuff today. It's like they're all doing everything at once. Anyway, this is something causing confusion. There's a lot of action been taking place. This is like a last-ditch effort for the Matrix here. It's like, it's very windy here today too. It's typical autumn weather. It's getting cooler. This is like everyone being real busy to get ready for the storm. Well, that's definitely happening in Queensland. There's a whole lot of people like that clearing the shelves out, and everyone's stocking up on the food because they don't know how long they're going to be isolated. Stocking up, getting ready, being very, very busy. Everybody's very busy getting ready for a storm. And then we've got a Knight of Pentacles, an offer. This is the offer. Ooh. I'm feeling like an anxiety in the chest. People are very, very, very anxious about this. Well, that's what I was feeling last night. And it's to do with this storm. This storm coming in. This could be, oh my God. So, people are clearing out the shops, right? I haven't watched any news, I've only just seen some little brief things. And here we've got an offer. Making a solid offer to conform. This is like conform or else. Will flood you out or something like that, because we know they're controlled. We know that the weather is controlled, right? Conform or else. You will not get a solid foundation. It's like keeping people in that mindset, like I said, like keeping people in anxiety. Keeping people anxious so that they will submit. Yeah, look, there's something going on. What is going on here? Somebody's putting up these screens across the street. They've got all this equipment. Must be filming something or something. Might have something to do with the election campaign. We've got an election campaign going on. Local. Sorry, that very curious. They had a lot of equipment when I walked past. They were setting up a lot of technical equipment. Anyway, this offer. So there might be something here. Somebody could be breaking a code. Breaking a code. Last ditch effort, and if we've got the election campaign as well. On a local level, right? Domestic. Two of Cups. Clarify the Two of Cups. What is the partnership? We've got a Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. This could be the collective. I've got to really clarify this because with this deck of cards there's no reverse. I have to feel it, right? Nothing coming in. Oh, this is the collective. Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is firm. In their conviction. But this King of Wands, or King of Cups, sorry, I said King of Wands. It's a Knight of Cups, and I'm saying a King of Wands. So that's significant for some reason. So there might be a King of Wands that's behind this King of Cups, who is the one that gives the orders, right? Because this Knight of Cups is just somebody who, takes orders and does as they're told. They're on the front line. They're the one with the whip, right? They're the overseer. They oversee what the boss tells them to do. To the collective, Queen of Wands. Somebody beautiful, self-sufficient, solid. They know how to operate, how to get things done, how to make things work, but this person is blocking them with some sort of code. So they're trying to make them feel guilt. Trying to make them feel guilt for something. Being sovereign. They might be saying somebody might be saying that somebody's selfish because of their sovereignty. They might be talking to a Knight of Swords. This could be a Gemini, Aquarius, or a Libra. About a Queen of Swords. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Sovereign. They don't want conflict. Okay, so this could be a younger person and an older person. The younger person doesn't want to make conflict with the older person. They're juggling two people. This can be a child juggling a, what did I say before? King of Wands and a Queen of Wands. So this could be like a divorce situation. Like this is on a personal level for somebody here. This is like a child going between two parents. So if you think about that on and there's a Queen of Pentacles as well. So there's an Earth sign here as well. Earth sign that is about the Pentacles. This is a bribe. Ace of Pentacles. Somebody's been bribed. Doesn't know how to care for their vehicle. Eight of Swords. Somebody's been bribed to Eight of Swords bind someone. A King of Cups. Could be that person bribing somebody to cut someone out. A King of Cups is bribing a Queen of Pentacles to cut somebody out. To cut out a Queen of Swords. And a Knight of Swords is going between the two. So we've got a King and Queen of Wands. So there's a couple. Right. and the masculine is bribing an earth sign to cut out a air sign. There's a younger air sign who's not complying, and they're going between the two. They're not moving to calmer waters. Somebody's not giving up on something. 3 of Swords. They don't want to have a broken heart. They don't want to be broken-hearted. So they're going between the two. This is a divorce situation with children, or grown children. Missed opportunity with the 4 of Cups. There's messages coming in about a missed opportunity in love. Didn't I say somebody was like, well, I'll give you this. Yeah. I'll give you this to hold back from Queen of Swords. It's a bribe. This is a family situation here. Somebody's grieving about this. Somebody's in grief about this new beginning. Ace of Wands. King of Swords. There's no celebration here for a King of Swords. This King of Swords is, whoever this King of Swords is, this is somebody else. And they're not celebrating this in Las Vegas, Flamingo. There's no celebration about that, and because that's like giving me a bribe, right? Like the Las Vegas, the lifestyle, the party, money, you know, like all that sort of stuff is about investment. This is a gamble. Somebody gambled somebody here to walk away. Somebody wanted somebody to walk away, but the illusions have been lifted. All the options. Somebody wanted to take away somebody's options so that they didn't have to mediate or, be the go-between to stop the conflict. With a Knight of Wands. Stop conflict happening with that. This is a knight, like this is like, it's giving me like the overseers coming in fast and taking action on the sovereign. So this is now scaled up to like that larger level. A Knight of Swords and the Queen of Swords again. Oh no! Oh, there goes my box. Hang on. Almost blew off the side of the balcony. Now I've messed up all my cards. So anyway, this is what's going on here. People being bribed to go against each other. Yeah, not moving to calmer waters. So let me put these ones away. Someone was definitely being false. Oh, I'm getting that anxiety again. Somebody's very, very anxious. Somebody doesn't know what to do. Somebody's going, I don't know what to do. Because they've been played both sides. Or they've been made to make a decision to take one side. Somebody's been forced to make a decision to take sides. What's this person going to do, Spirit, that's being forced to take sides? What decision are they going to make? Take sides, they're going to take the money. 10 of Pentacles. Ooh. They're juggling. Because they're juggling. See, what happens? People get forced into a position of lack, and then they take the money because they just feel like they need to survive, and so they'll go against their own mother for money. Or their own people, yeah, because they've been forced into a juggling situation. And somebody's given them the ultimatum. It's like, I will give you this if you do that. If you cut this person out, I'll give you this money. That's the code in this matrix. Somebody will be given the code of the matrix if they conform. Somebody will be given the code in the matrix. It's like being let into a door if they do as they're told. By their elders, I just see elders over there on the sign. Elders. So elders here is like a real estate. So that's the other thing. The housing situation here is like really crazy. People have been forced into this like homelessness and that because of the lack of real estate, the lack of houses, because of a whole lot, like migrants being able to come in and buy up, and then they don't. And then they just keep the houses and they keep them empty and that for fine, And a lot of people have been just renting the houses out as like a short stay accommodation, and not so they can charge more money, right? And the housing for long term is just not there because people investing in that. Apparently there's going to be some changes in that, but we'll see. But yeah, it's causing a whole lot of homelessness, and people are desperate, right? And they're in grief with the 5 of Cups. And so it's putting people into that juggling mentality. And in this case, somebody's been juggled against their own families by whoever's got the upper hand financially. So somebody's grieving him because they have to juggle, but they're going to take the money. Oh, there's a whole lot just fell out there. I'm not going to take all of them, that's too much for it. I'll take this one. Somebody doesn't want the conflict. They don't want the whip round. There's 5-5 there, we've got change. 5-5, they don't want conflict. The Knight of Wands. Somebody doesn't want conflict with the Knight of Wands. This is somebody in and out. This is a... Somebody doesn't want conflicts at all. This is somebody... And this is giving me like battle on the street. Somebody doesn't want to battle the instability on the street. And so they're going to take a bribe because they don't want that conflict of the night, this in and out energy. Who is impulsive, you know. The impulsive energies because people are like fight or flight mode because they're unstable, right? So somebody wants to avoid the conflict with that. And so they're in grief and they're juggling money, right? And so this other person is offering the bribe, right? To get them out of that situation. They're being forced. I just heard lag someone in or give up on someone. I will give you this if you do that kind of thing. Because they haven't got the finance, so if this is somebody's father, they should just give them this. That's wrong, right? Ten of Pentacles. If you don't give up on this, yeah, this is the solid offer. But this person has to sacrifice something. Their own morale to walk away. Someone has to sacrifice. We've got a King of Pentacles and a Queen of Cups and the Four of Cups, which is hold back, walk away. Now this King of Pentacles and this Queen of Cups are like the authorities that are this couple. It could be a couple. There could be just people in some sort of authority position is saying to someone, you can have this solid offer if you hold back from someone or something. Hold back something. This is walking away, and this is I just had an order from a King of Pentacles and a Queen of Cups. Someone's been ordered to hold back something. A solid offer. Someone's been ordered to hold back financial relief. I heard. See, now here I'm hearing this on a larger scale here. Financial relief. Somebody's been ordered to hold back financial relief for somebody to get a solid offer for themselves. To get that stability for themselves, they have to hold back some sort of aid I'm getting. This could be aid. Hold back aid. So this could be sort of like in a disaster situation, like with the authorities. Hold back aid to force people to give something up. And that's sovereignty. I just heard sovereignty. Clayton. Who's Clayton? Somebody's name could be Clayton. Sovereignty. This is a manipulation tactic. So like I've said many times before, like when we get these readings, the pattern on the global or the larger scale is the same. It breaks right down to, the domestic scale, okay? But the patterns are the same. So what's happening on the large scale in the pattern then breaks down from, say, a country, down to a state, down to a city, down to a community, down to a family unit, down to the individual. So those patterns are the same pattern in the story, in the matrix. See? It's all patterns, right? Patterns and maths. So people are being forced to not help individuals that won't comply to whatever they're demanding. What are they demanding, Spirit, here to get this balance? So they're forcing people to juggle. Two of Pentacles. We've got Two of Cups, so it's a partnership, right? With the Queen of Wands. There's that Queen of Wands again. They're forcing somebody to make a choice between the Queen of Wands and an offer of stability. Offer of stability or the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is independent and sovereign in this scenario. So this is giving up independence. People being forced to give up their independence and having to partner up with whatever this relief is. This is relief, right? Having to take the solid offer. It's like being forced. My birds haven't come in this morning. My biscuit's still sitting here. And then we've got a Queen of Cups. Is grieving. So we've got two queens here. Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands. Two knights. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. So somebody very, very anxious. They're grieving about having to juggle, to make a decision. It's like giving me that story of it's just giving me that story of what was that story of like a mother and she had two children and the authorities were saying you can save one child, but one of them you have to sacrifice. One has to die. And the sacrifice, so it's like, and it looks like it's between a Queen of Cups and a Queen of Wands. Two children, like in the story, it's like the mother has to give up one of the children. They have to choose, well, one to survive and one to die with them. Wow, oh my God, I just got all the emotion from that. Like, this person's been forced to choose to avoid conflict with the Knight of Wands. Oh my God. This is conflict. Yeah, to cut someone out. Someone's been forced to cut someone out. Somebody's been forced to make a decision to cut somebody out. And this is somebody that they love. On the larger scale, it's sovereignty for a whole community. Independence. Waste. Somebody's wasted. If one does not comply and cut somebody out, or cut out their independence, they will lose someone or something else. So they have to cut something out to keep their security. So somebody has to be sacrificed for somebody to keep their stability. This is wounding. This is the wounded warrior. So this is deep, right? This is deep. This is really, really hard for this person. This is going to break someone, you know. This is to break a spirit. This is like breaking a spirit. Breaking, you know how like when they break horses? And I was talking about the whip, right? Where they break horses. Breaking the spirit of independence. This is breaking someone's spirit of independence. Forcing them so that they've got stability. So, and it's something to do, there's something about this code in the matrix and some sort of numbers. Something to do with numbers. There has to be so many numbers in the matrix for something to work. Okay. So for a community to keep their sovereignty, there has to be numbers that will stand up, right? There has to be a certain amount of people that are independent, that stand independent, but they're breaking that down so there's less and less numbers, and the less numbers there are, then you know they can break that down completely so that the whole community is dependent upon whatever this matrix system is. So it's to do with the numbers, manipulating numbers. So there has to be a certain amount. But there's someone here that's got the power to actually just punch in a figure. There's just one. So, like, I'm seeing a whole group of numbers, and one of those numbers is wrong, manipulated. Like one number amongst a whole code, but somebody knows, and all they got to do is change that number, and then there will be some sort of flow of resources to complete. I just heard a sovereign nation to keep, yeah. It's to do with the numbers. So if so many people comply, those numbers will tick over to drop something into place. If they don't comply, it's like the sovereign will have the upper hand, something like that, for stability. Four of Wands. Okay, we're going to close out. I'll just pull a couple more on here, and then I'll see if we can get some, like causing burdens. So they cause a burden to make people have to comply in a situation, but if they hold out, and it's like it's time sensitive, right? If they hold out for a certain amount of time, it'll fall into place for the sovereign. Hold out. Yeah, so this is like, This is what the community needs to know. If they hold out and be sovereign for a certain amount of time, it will fall into place, and they can keep their sovereignty. But if they give in too quickly because of that fear and the burdens that they've been placed on them, and if they comply too quickly, they're going to be under control, under that, kept in the matrix, the slave matrix. They just need to hold out. It's giving me like how people held back with accepting the jab, right, the COVID-19. It's like a certain amount of people were able to stay sovereign and not accept the jab, but they had to hold out, and people lost their jobs and everything because of that. But they were forced, and a lot of others felt that they had to comply because they were in debt and they needed to cover their bills and shit, right? And then others didn't comply, and they held out and they kept their sovereignty for their own physical body. And others, like a lot of other people sacrificed to their health by actually accepting the jab. It's the same sort of situation, but it's different. Like they're using some other tactic. It's not the jab, it's something else. And it could be just that stability. They're working pulling the stability card. You will be on the street, people in fear that they have to deal with that insecurity of, like not having stability, and having to deal with the threats that come with that, being out there. right? But what Spirit's saying here is to hold out. Hold out. Don't be forced into this situation to sacrifice your sovereignty. Hold out, because this is only a matter of time. This is very time sensitive. All right? Oh, this is pretty heavy this morning. Okay, all right. So let's we'll close out with on the individual scale. We'll close out with some. We've got hometown in the arts. Well, I'm in the arts. Is this relevance to this situation? Being sovereign in the arts. Well, who's involved in this? We've got a sister involved, and an injustice of Libra in reverse. That's giving me an injustice with a sister in a hometown. So somebody might be, because this is giving me the sisters, like the two children being forced to make a decision to sacrifice somebody. So a sister may be being sacrificed. Two sisters, didn't I say? Look, oh my God, sister. And Libra in reverse, in balance. So the two sisters is balance, but they want to tip the scales for these sisters and take a brother and an uncle. So this is another scenario. A brother and an uncle are being forced to tip these scales. Uncle is in reverse. This is like saying a brother may not be somebody's uncle. What is this? I can smell chocolate. Like hot chocolate. Somebody might like hot chocolate. There's a love interest here. So somebody is not someone's uncle. Someone's brother. Somebody might think that their brother is their uncle, but it's actually their brother. Somebody's brother might actually be their uncle. I don't know who that's for. But there's a love interest. Well, this could be a passed on uncle, which could be somebody's brother. What is this love interest? Somebody sacrificed a mother. Somebody sacrificed a mother. A mother. A Libra. A brother, a brother's love interest. A brother's love interest could have sacrificed somebody's mother. A brother's love interest could have sacrificed somebody's mother to lever here, which could be the justice system. Because of an uncle in reverse. So the uncle could be passed away because it's in reverse, or somebody is not somebody's uncle. They're actually someone's brother. Not someone's uncle. I don't know. That'll mean something for somebody. Yes. Somebody could be 23. So that just came out like that, and it's auntie in reverse. So we've got uncle and auntie both in reverse. So somebody is not someone's uncle and auntie. Oh, I just get dizzy. Like somebody might be attacking somebody's crown chakra here. Somebody could be watching and they might be doing something to affect somebody's communication. That was at the beginning of this reading as well. Somebody was trying to close off my crown chakra to be able to get this message across. So somebody's auntie and uncle is actually not their auntie and uncle. It's somebody's love interest and a mother sacrificed. A Taurus is here and a Pisces. A love interest could be someone's brother. Take it as it resonates. I don't know. But there's a Taurus and a Pisces here. An auntie and an uncle who are not someone's auntie and uncle. This situation is going to get balanced out between two sisters in a home tower. The sisters could be a Taurus or a Pisces. Possibly. Or this auntie and uncle could be Taurus and Pisces. Anyone else here, Spirit? Someone's travelling. Somebody could travel for work. Could be this Taurus. That's involved. And there's a Scorpio. Could be travelling. Scorpio could be travelling. An Aries could be travelling. And that came out with family in reverse. So Aries and family travelling. A daughter. So didn't I say at the beginning, somebody's daughter? I had to sacrifice someone. A mother. Someone's daughter had to sacrifice a mother, or a mother had to sacrifice a daughter. Could go back. It could be either way, depending on whoever's story this is, who resonates with this story. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. This is a little bit disturbing, right? It's very nuts. So I'm going to leave it there, and please like, share, and subscribe. I very, very much appreciate people that like, share and subscribe, and new subscribers, those that are buying my t-shirt, this is not actually one of my t-shirts, but my t-shirts are in my shop at the bottom there with my own artwork on them. And thank you for those that are investing in me and helping me to promote a positive message, okay, of care, love, and understanding, okay. So yes, I'll please have a lovely day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.